Alright guys, so it's time to get yourself a Victini and Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire X or Y. Now this isn't going to be any kind of crazy thing. You just hop on the internet and you're good to go. So mystery gift, receive gift via the internet, and that's really all that there is to it. You just need to have the internet and then wait for it. So no shenanigans, no creeping at GameStop like we needed for Arceus. And after a bit of a wait, we get to go and grab ourselves this Victini off of the Wi-Fi. So this is going to be actually the most interesting event so far. So I ended up resetting and getting everything set up for the Arceus because Arceus is a very powerful Pokemon. It's a good one to have, but this Victini is lacking quite a bit, and we'll get to that in a second. Now to receive your Victini, you just go to a Pokemon Center, have less than 6 Pokemon in your party, and you receive a Victini. But this is where we find out the Victini is a little interesting. So it comes at level 100, which is pretty nice, and you can soft reset it for whatever nature and IVs that you need. But if we look at its moveset, which I have to pull up on the bottom screen, Incinerate, Quick Attack, Endure, Confusion, there is no V-Create to be found, and that is what we can discover when we hop on over to the Pokemon website. So that's the music I'm playing right now. It's a Giratina battle remix from Electric Mudkip. But we have the Arceus event, so click over here. It's September, so time for Victini. And yeah, Victory Star, Incinerate, Quick Attack, Endure, Confusion. Nothing out of the ordinary here, so then we'll get like all of the Victini swag coming out, you know. So the Victini movies will be available. You can get yourself a TCG Mythical Collection or a plush Victini, but that's where things start to end. So after that, all we have to do is hop on over to Bulbapedia, and we can start thinking about moveset for this Pokemon. But if you see right here, it goes Searing Shot, Incinerate, Zen Headbutt, Flame Burst. We don't get V-Create at all on this Victini, which seems a little weird since V-Create is the signature move of Victini. And as we scroll down, we can still find out that it has been given away once in the 6th generation. Pokemon Scrap Victini. I don't remember seeing that or getting a hold of that, especially in America. Like, when was this? So I went over to the Cerebi website to find out. So right now, this is the current Victini event going on. Original Trainer, Game Freak, straight up Incinerate, all this fun stuff. But if we go back to 2014 Japan, that is the only time there's going to be a V-Create Victini legal for the 6th generation. And then if we go back to there, that's when we get Fusion Flare and Fusion Bolt. So this will be usable, just not in 6th generation only formats. This is a very rare, hard to get Victini from Japan, and that means you should be on the lookout for people that are hacking or modifying Victinis. Which means if you find an original trainer Game Freak Victini, like say you get off the Wonder Trade or you see someone giving these away for events, it is 100% illegal if it has that V-Create because it was put into PK Hex or Power Save and modified in some way, or it's just a cheat Pokemon meant to look like the event distribution. So that's kind of the interesting thing that we're dealing with Victini, that it has V-Create. Like, that's what you think about when you think Victini. You think baller, V-Create, defense, special defense, speed, drop, shenanigans, and then you could take into doubles and go contrary and then make it to where you gain all those stats, or there's all kind of really crazy things you can do with the V-Create, except that is not going to be this event. Now, I have done a guide on Victini, and you can find that on my channel. I did it fairly recently as I was wrapping up. Actually, no, I was at the start of the 5th generation, because Victini has the 000 Pokedex number. Either way, like, a lot of the guides and a lot of the existing things for Victini aren't really going to apply to this event. So it's a really awkward Pokemon, and it's probably not going to be that useful, because it has, alright, straight 100s on those base stats. But then when we get down into it, you know, there's not that crazy V-Create damage destruction move. I mean, we can Final Gambit, we can Overheat, but other than that, it's not too special. So that's just the heads up I want to give you. Mostly just adding on to this video because, hey, be on the lookout for fakes and scams that are going to be cheated Victini. This is what yours should look like right here as I go and pull up the screen once again. That's really all that there is to it. So, not as awesome as the Arceus event. Like, I actually soft reset for that one because Arceus is a very powerful, very usable Pokemon. Some of the other events have been really good as well, but this Victini, not too sure about. You can still grab it. Still a mythical Pokemon that is pretty rare, rarely given away. I mean, if we go back to the Cerebi page, this is the first time that anywhere outside of Japan has had it for the 6th generation. So that's pretty exclusive, and even then, it was given away few times in America, a lot outside of America, and then we didn't even see it till like 2011, 2012. So It's a nice Pokemon to get a hold of, and that's really all there is to it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.